Welcome to Vertical Multiplication and Division, Booklet 9, Long Division D, dividing by 3 by 2, 4 by 2, and 5 by 2. So we're going to do a small refresher on some basic estimation to kind of help you with your division. You want to round your divisor to an easy number to divide by. In this case, let's round 21 down to 20. Since we rounded down the divisor, we should also round down the dividend to a number that the divisor goes into evenly. So we did 48 divided by 21. That would actually be using estimation. That's about 40 divided by 20. Obviously, it's not perfect, but we're just using it to get a rough idea of where we're at. And that would be 2. So I'm going to use 2 as my starting point for my guess of 48 divided by 21. So doing normal long division, there's my dividend and my divisor. So I put 2 up as part of my quotient. I would obviously subtract 42, so I would end up with 6. And so that worked out very well. So my final answer is 2 remainder 6. So let's go ahead and try another one. Basically, this book is just the exact same as the previous book, just larger numbers. So now we have 435 divided by 83. So setting up my equation, there's 435 as my dividend and 83 as my divisor. So does 83 go into 4? No. So I need to include the next number. Does 83 go into 43? No again. So again, I need to include the next number. So now we need to think, okay, how many times does 83 go into 435? I'll estimate that down to 400 divided by 80. That would be 5, so let's go ahead and try that. 5 times 83 is 415, so it works. It's not above 435. So go ahead and put that underneath and subtract. And you end up with 20. Since there are no numbers to bring down, that actually ends up being your remainder. And so your final answer is just going to be 5 remainder 20. Now let's go to a situation when you might run into, and so let's go ahead and, it's something you haven't encountered before. So we're just going to do 94 divided by 24. Again, I'm going to set it up just like I've been doing. They're going to bounce on in. So now, does 24 go into 9? No. So let's include the next number again. How many times does 24 go into 94? I'll estimate it to 80 divided by 20. I'm going to try to make the divisor 20 to make it a little bit easier. That goes in 4 times, so let's go ahead and try that. So 4 times 24 gives me 96. Well, that's obviously too much, so that definitely doesn't work. So since 4 was too much, let's go ahead and try 3 instead. So now 3 times 24 is 72, so that does work. So let's go ahead and put that underneath and subtract. I end up with 22. So since 94 minus 72 is 22, that ends up being my remainder because there's nothing left to bring down. So my final answer for 94 divided by 24 is 3 remainder 22. For the most part, everything else is exactly the same as you've been doing it, so there's really no need to go through more examples. If you have any questions, please ask your Gideon instructor, and good luck.